This is a 20-man clan of defenders, and this is hundreds of Rust players equipped with all new primitive siege equipment determined to achieve one singular goal: win. The 20-man clan has developed a fortress with some inspiration from real-world castles, giving themselves a massive advantage in the raid to come, but the raiders have met in secret, and they've got an ace or two up their sleeve as well. Enjoy. So obviously there's going to be 20 of you, but not everyone is here for the building segment. You guys have been designing a lovely big castle to build today. Obviously you're going up against over 100 players. Do you think you guys have any chance of winning?
Yeah. Easily.
Easy. It's going to be easy.
All right, that's the center, boys. Whenever you're ready, let's start building.
Can you get the main down?
Rook and Killer, you need to stop building because they've messed up the main footprint.
14. It needs to go 14 by 14. I've made it a 13 by 13.
It's a 13 by 13 on build server.
This sounds very organized.
Lucky, that's so off centre, mate. It's 4 on one side and 6 on another.
It was a 13 by 13 on the build server.
Make it a 14 by 14 somehow.
Do you have to restart?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Fuck
Are
it,
you
no,
kidding
man.
me?
Yeah, you
No,
built the
mate.
middle round.
Some
You
little
built the middle
just-
round.
Just infill all the outer pieces, please.
And kill all the outer pieces, we'll get it done.
Like, you want everything except the middle bit destroyed, yeah?
May as well just get rid of the whole thing, mate.
Oh, is he just
Yeah,
blowing it
honestly,
up?
just okay.
This MLRS is not helping. I mean, hey, at least you figured it out now rather than like when you were basically done, right? And then you couldn't line everything up properly.
Oh, I would have left.
So 10 minutes in, basically, they've had to just completely restart. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that they're, restarting now because they want to get the base perfect. But by the sounds of it, they're changing the design a little bit, like on the fly. A little bit worrying, I would say, a little bit nerve-wracking. They're very quick at building, like there is like, 14 of them or 15 of them on the server right now. So I'm not crazy worried about them having a bit of a delay. They've got about 3 hours to finish their base, which is a decently long time. But, for 20 people with unlimited materials and the ability to fly and automatic upgrade and automatic code lock and stuff on all the doors, hopefully they do finish. Hopefully. I do want them to finish.
It isn't connecting to the channel properly.
Oh no.
And the funnel ain't connecting either properly, so some little D died on the team, split it up again.
Wait, is every corner's different?
My brain, bro. You.
Can I just go AFK because I can't build anyway? I'll probably f*** up more. So, like,
Yeah.
just go,
That's it,
What is this over here? Who's building this?
Gee.
Everyone's just
really-
like so confused at each other.
What are you building?
It's because we never built a 14 by 14 on the server.
Yeah, this
No, it
was
a-
meant to be a 13 by 13 then.
Yeah.
So what you did initially and then deleted was right.
Mine's a 14 by 14. Which
Right, let's just put it this way, you
Bro,
are a
that's not
sausage.
possible.
Why are we doing skins when their base is full?
I know. It's it may not be done, but at least it will look nice.
No one touched main base. I've got it. Please.
So these guys are, not everyone here's a builder for obvious reasons. So some of them are like, just doing some like little mess around things. But generally speaking, most of them seem to be, I'm gonna say, semi-organized and understand the build. Now they're not entirely sure what they're building. Could be a 13 by 13, could be a 14 by 14 in the middle. Hopefully everything else lines up, or they at least find ways to make it all line up. Not expecting them to do badly here, because it should be relatively easy to defend. This is primitive raiding after all. But you never know. You never know. They are building out of stone. Should be relatively easy to destroy with, many catapults and battering rams and stuff. 100 players organized would, in my opinion, easily win this. 100 players unorganized, just sort of going for it. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, some of them just sort of messing around, not entirely sure what they're doing. They're just trying things out, basically. If you guys type /kit, I've given you all the perm for it, and click on defender kit, that's more or less what you guys are going to have. So there'll be a little bit of materials for like sealing and repairing, not loads. And then, you got your kit, your meds, you got the new barricade in case you need to put that down somewhere. And then obviously you've got all the like gear and armor and meds.
Who's just brumming around in a bloody go-kart?
We're testing the foundations that battering ram can
It's
drive over.
you can drive over them. Yeah, you can drive over them.
So the battering rams will be able to drive over your foundations if they destroy the walls, but they won't be able to get over this like second layer without destroying it, which I don't know. I don't know if you can even hit these with a battering ram. I think they might be a bit low.
You can definitely go over that.
Oh my
can.
god. Yeah, these battering rams are going to be a nightmare for you. But to be fair, if like 10 of you are shooting it with piercing shots, it'll basically instantly explode.
These guys that are able to soft on our chin.
4 of you over here watching a car
Okay, now,
on the wall.
Spicy, do they normally not listen and just do their own thing?
Yes.
Matty, if you're placing these ballistas, like, you gotta place them a little bit better than this if you want them to be usable, unfortunately. Like,
they're usable, no?
No. Look, I'll just show you. You're probably a little bit more exposed, but it's better than only being able to shoot like in one specific area. So the base itself is really starting to come together. They're getting pretty close to finishing. They've only been building for about an hour and 10 minutes at this point. There'll be a timer on screen somewhere, obviously. So they got plenty of ballista locations. They listened to me when I said to them, you know, make sure you move these closer to the edge, because before they could move like that, but now they can actually really look all over the place. So much better ballista placement there. The corners here, the little towers, you know, there's going to be some use in these. They're starting to put shotgun traps and things down. I mean, that's just unnecessary. 1 second. Yeah, can you just do like one stack? Lovely little corners here. They'll be able to get some peeks out of. Nice big flat areas. Very, very open, so you get lined up and shot at by ballistas. All the walls are basically the same the whole way around, and we're getting to the second layer. Now, if you had a battering ram, you could get through this, you could go over the foundations, get through this, and then you could probably destroy this foundation with the battering ram, and if you couldn't, this is where you're going to have to start actually using catapults. And then it's just a case of drilling straight through the base, which there is a huge amount of, and they will obviously have plenty of time to get through this base, but it's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking, I think, especially for the raiders. You know, with just over 90 minutes of raid time, I do worry that they won't be able to get through all of this base in time. We're going to limit the amount of ceiling mats that the defenders have massively, because we don't want them to be able to just sit there and see all the base over and over again. And to be honest, the base isn't going to be much bigger than it is currently. Like, you're basically looking at it finished. They're adding some roofing. They're adding some, like, grief things here and there to make it more difficult for battering rams to pass through. We're pretty much there, to be completely honest with you. What I might end up doing is giving the raiders slightly more explosives, just because I'm seeing stuff that I wasn't expecting them to add. Just to, again, make it a little bit more fair for the raiders, I think. But in general, you know, we're going to have a really, really good fight on our hands here today. I do wonder if the raiders will just sort of all spread out and attack from multiple angles, or if they will focus on one area. I think there'll be one big team that pushes through one location, and I genuinely think a battering ram just going straight through here, you would get easily probably up to about here before you start having any real issues, and then still you can carry on going forward, but you're going to want catapults and things. You're going to have to bring the catapults up. You're going to have to collapse a lot of these walls and things. It's not going to be easy. The other thing with the new explosive, one thing I really like about them, even if you don't have TC priv, I do have TC priv here, but even if you don't have TC priv on an area, you can run up and you can place it, and it will take 3 or 4 seconds to place, just like it is here, but it will eventually place. And I don't know if you can shoot them. Oh, you can. There we go. And that will explode on its own. So even if they're not using catapults, they're running in and they're just placing their explosives all over the place. That is doable. They're just trying to add as much as they possibly can right now. I'm going to go ahead and tell them not to make that second compound.
Boys, don't build 2 layers of compounds.
Yeah, there's just no need. There's just no need, honestly.
Yeah, please.
I mean, I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, that works.
What do you think of that?
We'll have, yeah, then we can just load the ammo.
But like, you're only going to be able to shoot in exactly one direction, and that's it. It might be useless, honestly.
Just do it with me. Let's see where I go. And that's where the...
Max, what is this?
What?
Oh, it bugged. It probably bugged out because you're like, it's technically inside of... Oh, yeah, I don't think this will shoot.
Come look here, Spicy.
Let's go!
Yeah, that doesn't shoot very far. Oh, actually, further than I thought.
It goes outside a compound.
Yeah, just about. They're preloading all of the ballistas on all of the walls right now. They're getting beds absolutely everywhere. They've got these weird little tower things to get up and down with ladders in, which is actually a pretty good idea. And also it doubles as like a protection against the battering rams as they're trying to push through here. This is going to be very hard to raid, so I've just pretty much doubled the amount of boom that the raiders are going to have for this, because I genuinely don't know how this is going to go. Primitive raids are incredibly difficult to gauge. I'll be honest, the whole update has been a massive letdown for me, at least, and I think the Rust community in general. It looked really exciting. It looked really fun. I don't think it really lived up to the hype, and I think it's just so slow and ineffective and no one's really going to be using the primitive equipment, and not many people will be playing primitive servers. It'll be like the hardcore servers or the softcore servers. You know, they're trying things out, they're seeing what sticks. This, unfortunately, is not going to be one of those things. If they make a gap out here, they can literally just have catapults pretty much where the wall is and just carry on firing, and just firing. They can get through all of this with just catapults easily, and then they can bring in the battering rams and start going through the rest of the base. But it might just be more effective just to continue using catapults to get through the whole thing. My biggest worry for the raiders is, first of all, getting through this like 2, 3, 4 layers where all the shotgun traps are. There's a lot of mobility and stuff that they can get around here, and they can place their explosives on the floor and then trigger them with fire arrows and things, so they can just sort of go deep on this base with their explosives. They don't have to use their catapults. That is an option. And once you get into the middle here, you'll see what I'm talking about, the things that I'm worried about a little bit. You've got all these auto turrets with their bows in. This is going to be difficult for the raiders. Very, very difficult. These auto turrets, while the raiders do have molotovs, they've got fire arrows, they've got their regular guns, they can probably find an angle, you know, sit like right here and just shoot out the turret if they have to. There's ways to get rid of these, and if enough players are pushing in, it won't be too much of an issue. It's just going to be a little bit of a faff, I'll be honest with you. It's just going to be a little bit difficult. I think the raiders, if they're organized, this won't be too difficult. I think if the raiders are not organized, we're kind of flipping a coin here whether they're going to win or not. I don't necessarily think they'll even push into the core if they're really just unorganized, but there's a chance. There is always a chance, so fingers crossed.
You want to do it at range.
Yeah, look, and it drops down and it fills that whole bomb.
Like, we're smart.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, do that. Do it all the way around. I honestly think it'll affect you guys more negatively than the raiders for some reason. Like, I got a feeling they'll just be catapulting that China wall from back here, and it'll all just end up collapsing on you guys. But
yeah, we're gonna be playing the outer China wall first.
This is gonna be a nightmare. Like, they might be able to like hide inside it and basically capture the bubble without you being able to see them, but we'll have to wait and see.
I've got to destroy all this on the inside to get a decent spot in this 2x2.
If you're done and we're finishing this, I'm going to stop the timer. Now that the base is complete, it's time to unleash my raiders. Look at them go. Look at them all gearing up, getting ready to move in here. On screen right now is the kit that the raiders are going to be using, and they'll also be getting access to an explosives kit. So obviously, as you can imagine, 100 players, 800 explosives equal to basically a rocket with a larger blast radius. Every 10 minutes, these raiders are going to be pretty geared. This base is getting peppered right now. Once the raiders organize themselves and begin their assault on the base, they'll break through the external wooden walls, collapse portions of the China wall, defeat the defenders, and break into the core of the base, which will be a slow process. And once they're right in the middle of the base, a bubble will appear. This bubble will need to be captured by the raiders and defended by the defenders. And let me tell you, capturing this bubble is going to be no easy task. One defender inside the bubble is equivalent to 3 raiders, and as you can imagine, these defenders are not going to let it go easily. If you're wondering right now why you seem to be watching the raid while I'm talking, well, you're not. The raiders successfully defeated the defenders so quickly the first time that we gave the defenders a better gear rather than having the same as what the raiders had, and we decided to run the whole thing again, which is what you're about to watch right now. Enjoy the raid. Servers up, boys! Get on in here.
Yeah!
Good luck.
I meant full deep,
Boys, don't go yet. Everyone meet up at F6 again.
Yeah, bottom of F6. Make sure you do your kits.
Yeah, your kits are not same as before. Good luck. You played it really well. Listen to whoever was leading, because that was really smart, honestly. Well done. Boys, round 2. How are we feeling?
Stealthy. Not good. Load the blisters. Load them. Get ready.
W key.
Oh, they're already coming, bro.
You could spawn me an 8x in.
Oh, look at them all over there, grouping up, getting ready.
Yo, Max, can you actually spawn me 16?
Listen,
no, there's no way you're gonna 16x.
Listen, load your blister.
Oh, this is gonna be a little bit fun. Let's see how these guys do the second time around. Let's go and jump in with them. I want to hear their organization for the start here.
Let's siege
we're
machines.
pushing up. We're pushing up.
You boys can make more siege machines. Every single one of you can put a siege machine down and upgrade it.
Alright, let's start pushing up. A lot of lag, Max.
Oh, are you pushing straight away? Is this it? Going straight balls deep?
Yeah. That's the plan.
No messing around? Are you guys confident? You know what? Those towers did insane. You got straight onto their China wall and just pushed straight in.
Yeah, we had full control of their China.
Oh, instantly, basically. Literally instantly. Oh, they are messing up some of your equipment, boys.
Nah, we're good.
You good? They've got Tommies and DBs this time, boys.
Yeah, well, they can't do anything without an AK, so it's fine.
Yeah, their scripts only work for AKs.
Gogi, you mean rockets?
It's not even scripting, rather. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant rockets. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
That was mine.
There's like a second wave of siege machines already coming in as well. Absolutely crazy. Good luck, boys. Look at this movement over here. All the defenders on the walls. A bit less raiders this time. We're down to about 65, 70 raiders. We've got 70 right now in the audience, plus about 8 people in the... So actually close to 80 raiders. Close to 80 raiders, actually. And they're all pushing up straight away. A lot less lag as well this time, which is really nice. We restarted the server. We've got some cleanup plugins that were working before, but I think they're just going to work a lot better when there's less people. Instantly, though, making gaps in the walls and pushing straight in. All the defenders up here hiding and shooting down at all of these raiders. Raiders going down left and right, trying to push up, trying to get some hits, but that Thompson is just destroying anyone with an SMG. Some team kills going on here with some of these explosives. But it's nice to see that the raiders aren't just intentionally griefing and killing each other. Like, generally, I expect stuff like that, but they are hammering this wall. They are pushing straight in. One of the siege ram there, pushing through this gap in the walls. Not quite enough room there for it, but they are smashing the front of this base, peppering it hard, and starting to get some good ground here. And this is just the frontal initial assault. We've got more battering rams, more catapults being made, more people pushing up. They're all going to be respawning, running straight back when they die. Not as big of a raid team again, but they're sneaking around the side. They're doing what they can to find gaps, and they're going down though left and right. Way better defense this time around, and you expect the defenders to be getting a lot more kills than the raiders in basically any battle. Moa pushing out here, trying to get in, stealing low grade out of the machines, getting picks, running around with his DB, getting easy kills on some of these raiders. Raiders seem almost a little bit unprepared for the defense, but they're getting some explosives down, putting them in there, and these siege rams are battering them slowly, breaking some of these walls, but they're going down. But oh, he triggered the explosives, and we're about to see a massive explosion go off. Look at that. Look at all of that damage right there. Those walls getting massively affected. Let's keep listening to the defenders here.
I'm dead to Colossus, mate, believe it or not.
Two more dead. It's a lot better.
It's winnable. It's winnable. It's winnable.
That's winnable. That's winnable.
We are. It's a lot better. A lot better.
It is a lot better, yeah.
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah, now you boys are way more equipped now. Like, it's working a lot better, but they're pushing in.
One dead.
JJ, right here. Headshot body, 145, Jack.
Just jump off, bro, on God.
I'm down.
Oh!
Another help 3 outside.
One more dead. Oh no, shit.
They're
all 190, they're all 190.
Yeah, the left side's completely open.
Double
Leave the right. The tunnel to leave the right side.
All of the defenders are focused on this corner. If a couple of raiders could move in on the other side, there's like literally 2 defenders over here holding it. They're starting to move in and put down their explosives by the looks of it, down near the front and on the left side. Some of these rams can't quite get through this gap, but that's an amazing little push there. All of these rams need their low grade back in, need to get pushing a little bit. Tweedledee getting SMG'd in the side of the head. Well, good kill on that full kit Tommy guy there. There's so much action here. This is such a... Maybe we should have had like 50 versus like 15 or something, rather than doing like 100 versus 10. Honestly, this just seems so much cleaner, and the push seems really nice to watch. These guys are getting their explosives down over here. You can see them slowly placing them. They're going to open up these walls and start making a massive gap. Tommy spray from the top of the walls. They're really affecting a lot of these boys, but the push is good. These siege rams are working. More explosives being placed inside here. Look at an absolute hero. Ducky getting some explosives down, desperate to get in. He must really hate mats. There's a bunch of them. Look at this. They're just using this for mobile cover while they get ready to fire in there. Some of them going down a little bit. Tweedledee and... I don't know, Spicy here on the left side going down to just regular SMG fire, but the Tommy is so much better than the SMG. Frankly, I'm surprised the SMG is getting any kills at all, but obviously they are outnumbered like nearly 4 to 1. It's really easy for these guys to just spray and pray, get the hits they need, and here we go. Look at this siege equipment coming in. If this siege tower makes it all the way up to the line, up to the China wall here, they're going to be able to push straight into this base. They're going to hold down the walls. They're going to hold down this entire outer China wall and start smashing the hell out of this thing. And some auto turrets being funky, being a bit janky over there. Most auto turrets do seem to be on, generally speaking. Like, they all seem to be on and working. And obviously, they're only shooting bows, but this gap here... Oh, he goes down, but there's a lot of explosives there ready to get lit up. Defenders are holding really well because Matty is just, getting kill after kill. He gets sprayed by SMG a little bit. There's a lot more defense going on here from the defenders. There's a lot more pushback from the defenders, actually really hurting these raiders, making it genuinely difficult for them to push in. But of course, there's a long way to go. A lot of these explosives going off, beds all over the place, and this, I cannot wait for some raiders to get in here and for this to just collapse down on top of them. That's gonna be absolutely crazy. If there's loads and loads of raiders in there and they all just get burned to death by the defenders, they're still holding on these walls, but the walls are starting to get close to coming down. Let's go and jump in with the raiders. How's it going, boys? How's it looking over here?
Somebody said deep on E4 side.
Oh yeah, we've already started like breaching into in towards the main base parts.
Yeah. Guys, do you think it's going well? Like, the defenders are holding a lot better this time, but...
For everybody listening, start base rooming. Kill who you can, how you can, everything.
Guys, you've got this. You're blowing down that exterior China wall and you're starting to move in. You're taking control of it. This is so doable. Look at you all going in there. Explosions going off all over the place. I have high hopes. Look, you're taking the China wall.
Yeah. Sooner we do that, sooner it's going to get a lot easier to do.
You're smashing down these walls, though, boys. You're getting in. Progress is nowhere near as fast as last time, but you're making some really good progress.
Basically full, like, all the way in here.
Keep going, boys. Keep going. Don't give up. The movement from these raiders is really, really good. Honestly, they're taking control of the entire China wall, and they're trying to collapse it on the right side here and then move in. And they're doing a really good job. A lot of these catapults firing and actually hitting the wall behind now. Really, really good shot, actually, from that catapult. If they can make a gap in the wall back there, that'll make things really, really easy once the rest of the raiders start to push in. Defenders still holding, though. Holding very, very well. Still able to get on the China wall. Still respawning up here. Looking around immediately to try and get picks. Looting and killing the raiders. But they have better equipment. What's the point of even taking their equipment? Bob over here, about to get shot in the back of the head about 26 times, I suspect. If Zero even notices him, he's reloading his DB. Oh, here we go, DB versus back of the head. It's not quite enough. Oh my god, Zero actually fought back. Zero did not have the easiest pick on Bob there whatsoever. And here we go, moving more and more into the base, getting more explosives down. They just need to light all of these. Zwan goes down in there, one of the defenders, and the Tommy goes to one of the raiders. They just need to light all these explosives and they can really start pushing in. Absolutely amazing push from these raiders. Let's keep listening to the defenders here.
Give me a second.
I'm loading.
How's it going, boys?
Really good.
Their shit, Max.
Ready?
You're holding.
Yeah, they'll be reaching these doors.
3. I killed one behind you, Lulu. Just go.
Oh shit. Yeah, we need to seal this breach.
Yeah, I know.
One more dead. We're killing so many right now, like, actually. We're killing so many.
They're killing so many, but the raid progress is not slowing whatsoever. They're starting to work their way through the seawall layer now, getting through these barricades and whatnot, and then working their way into the next layer. Look at the sheer will, the sheer driven effort from all of these players trying their absolute hardest to push in here and smash the living crap out of this base. Getting a quick little DB Tommy kit there off one of the defenders who managed to get away, but not fast enough. Goes down, giving up some equipment. I'm hearing so many explosions going off all over the place, generally concentrated around the front area here, and they are pushing hard, but all of these beds on the China wall are really making things difficult. Last time, these guys destroyed all the beds on the China wall, but they have not been able to do it as effectively this time, and they're constantly getting shot in the back. Destroying some of these beds would be insane. They are throwing mollies on them, to be fair. They're doing what they can, and they are still blowing into the base deeper and deeper. Matty goes down there. Explosions going off all over the place, trying to make a gap in this wall. They're making holes absolutely everywhere, but they're just getting peppered from above. Really, really hurting their push. Absolutely amazing defense from the defenders, to be completely honest with you. Raiders aren't pushing in anywhere near as quickly this time, but they are still pushing. And yeah, it's just a shame that they're not getting rid of all the beds because they're just getting shot in the back over and over again. You're pushing in through the second China wall layer right now. Are you guys not getting enough explosives? Are you struggling on explosives? Or are people with the boom just can't quite get up to the front? You're collapsing some of their like bastions on the left and right side. You're really removing a lot of their peaks. Unfortunately, you know, they're shooting down at you from all over the place, but you're taking control of the outer China wall as well. Really, really good stuff. And they're trying to peek you and push around you, but you're taking a lot of their equipment. I think it's going really well. Every little hole you make, you're just stuffing propane tanks in there and blowing the absolute crap out of it. Oh my god, there's so many explosions going off absolutely everywhere. Oh my goodness.
Is that kit, it's just on such a long cooldown.
10 minutes.
Once you use that 8, you're basically done for a little while.
Like, you guys are getting in there really, really effectively. Like, you push through a lot, and it's not been a particularly long raid. Look at E4. I'll have a quick look at E4. Let me get my radar on, because I'm not entirely sure where... Oh my god, radar lags me. Okay, turning radar back off. I'm not really lagging. I don't really see you guys lagging too much either, but I can see that there is a little bit of lag here and there from you guys. You're just getting killed from these bastions and these towers so much, but you are pushing in. You're making this massive, massive gap. Oh my god, so many explosions here. The front of this base are just collapsing. Guys, you're getting through this actually kind of crazy quickly. Right, what are you doing over here? Oh, I'm sorry, I got you killed. I'm sorry. You were getting deep. Mate, you've got a lot. There's a lot more progress on the other side, I'll be honest. Some good little sneaking. It might be worth joining the main force with your boom. They need it. Ain't no way Mats is doing this. Boys, Mats, I don't know. Like, the raid hasn't been going on for very long. You're getting in there, and you're starting to push through onto the, like, inner funnel layer, and then it's just the base. Guys, you're like halfway through the base already. You've been raiding for like 20 minutes.
Max, the only way Max can defend on modded is by rocket botting the fob.
So what, you're saying they can't hold because they can't rocket bot?
They cannot ADS for, like, I don't want to be mean, but they just can't shoot a gun straight.
It seems to be holding you guys so far, or are they not? Are you guys pushing in?
No, we're in. We're in.
You're running in. You're like opening up all the gaps. You're draining shotgun traps. You're pushing. Oh, guys, you've got this, boys. The main push is at the front, and it is a good, strong push. He seems to be just using the propane tanks. It seems to be working. Right, good luck, boys. I'm gonna go jump in with Mats.
Oh my god, there's something to get in.
Where?
South side. They're like actually already in them.
Banner.
Listen, I'm holding the fucking door right now where they're coming in from. I'm holding it.
Stay in, Ziggy.
How's it going, boys? How's it going?
Oh my god, we're so organized. We need these kids.
You know most of them.
These walls. Shield.
Nice. Hey, we're killing so many. I found the breach. I'm holding the breach right now.
I sealed the breach. I sealed one breach.
I killed so many.
There's another breach here.
Hey, Luke, you alright?
Noah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Are you alright?
Funnel is dead in breach.
Sealed me in.
Not breach, funnel, sorry, funnel.
Get some people
Maddie behind you! Spicy! To your right!
Lulu, that one's dead on you.
He died. Sorry, lad.
Yo, I'm killing them all in breach again. I'm trying to kill them all in breach again. I'm gonna try to steal the breach you're coming in from. Oh my god, I'm the goats!
The amount of raiders, just every time you look around, there's like another 15, 20 people running straight into the breach. So much death. So many defenders getting kills over here. These guys are making absolute moves, though. They're working their way through the funnel, and there's just so much spraying back and forth between the raiders and defenders. Defenders obviously in the same team as me, Moa. There's so many defenders all holding here. 4 defenders in one spot. One molly would be absolutely crazy. Someone might even be trying to get a molly off in here. I'm just hearing lots of mollies going off. I don't see where. Oh, it's over here. Oh, they're getting the auto turret. They're getting rid of the auto turret with all the mollies. Fair play. Look at that. Good moves. Really good moves. And now the defenders are pushing out and trying to retake some of this area. Raiders obviously have far, far, far worse equipment. Getting some kills there. Storm, May, and Mo are trying to push out here. Defenders just getting lit up while they're pushing out, but Raiders are dying left and right from all different angles. But the push is going, and it's going well. So many Raiders just grouped up here. Oh, what they could do with some explosions, with some explosives right now. Auto turrets firing at them, and there's shotgun traps just being baited all over the place. Some auto turrets have been disconnected, and electronics are getting destroyed. And they're moving in. These auto turrets are hassling them, but they are pushing in. I'm hearing explosions going off all over the place, actually. As these guys are making some serious ground. Like, they've been fighting on this funnel layer for a long time. They're not taking the top of it. They're just trying to push straight through it. And if they can get into the base, them holding on the second layer of China wall isn't going to make a difference because they're going to just run straight past, run straight through. And whoever they do kill, like, it won't matter because the rest of them will just be getting straight in. But they look like they're actually holding and pushing the Raiders back right now. Let's go jump in with them. All right, what are we looking at here? Oh, you boys are working your way in. Being sneaky beakies. Oh. Oh. Get him. Get him. No. Every time I TP to you, you're dead. Oh, maybe not. Yes. Helping each other out. I love it. Yeah, guys, attacking them from multiple angles, you know, spreading them out thin. It makes it more difficult. Keep going, boys. You're doing great. Honestly, you're going to be spawning the bubble pretty soon. And you'll be getting straight in. Good luck, boys. Go on. Honestly, actually, not gonna lie, this is looking really promising right now. I thought you guys were getting a bit stuck, but that might not be the case. These guys are starting to really push in. The defenders are pushing out and holding them back. Some more turrets here are obviously making things a little bit difficult for the Raiders, but the Raiders are making moves. They've got to break a lot of these barricades and things that the defenders are placing. Really, really smart by the defenders, trying to like grief their base, basically. Stopping these guys from pushing in too much. Shotgun traps doing a bit of damage against the Raiders, but they're managing to destroy some of them, stealing Tommies and DBs. Not a lot of sealing action going on by the defenders, but the Raiders, they're just struggling to like get past this. They're sort of getting stuck. They're just getting stuck at this bit here. Moa holding this angle, backing off, playing it really safe, getting shot in the back, getting shot from all different angles right now. Explosions are going off constantly. Oh, and just look at this breach. Look at this breach that they're making. They've just got to get through, what, two more layers, and they can start actually hitting the main base. These guys are doing so much right now. Oh, they're going through doors as well. Smart, really smart. Look at this. Look at this movement. Some shotgun traps and things that are going to get in the way, definitely. But these guys are all working together. Don't you just love it when Rust players are coming together, all working together as a team? Just absolutely ruining the enemy. Gets blown. Whisper gets absolutely blown to hell there. Getting shot in the back a little bit there, and from above as well, actually. Some of the defenders holding on top of the roof here. But the rockets are going down. More explosives are going down. They're placing them and they're pushing.
Keep going, keep going. They're about to breach core. They're about to breach core. Get ready to hold. Listen, get ready to hold the inner peaks. Understand?
Oh yeah, they're fucking in. They're in. They're in our core. They're in. Listen, we should start going in fucking what's it called? Inverted. Inverted.
Oh, playing inverted.
And listen, use their kits, by the way. They don't know who's who, bro.
Nah, that's scummy as fuck, man. Don't do
I don't care, bro. There's 300 of them running at my base, so what do you want me to do?
There's not. There's like 60 of them, and you got better guns.
Teal.
You asked for better guns, I gave them to you. Now you're going to use their kits to try, and that's scum. That's such a Matt's thing to do.
Yeah,
you didn't like that one, did you?
I'm not even a match, bro. I'm not even a match, but let's go, bro.
Exactly.
Let's go. I sealed the breach, by the way. Just kill him. I put a barricade in there.
I just want to say Ron's one of my mods, and he's stuck. He's stuck in a bed. He's just going to kill himself or take down the bed with him. Explosions going off here. The Raiders are pushing in slowly. Defenders griefing their own doors of barricades so they can't get in and out. And the amount of explosions going off all over the place here is crazy. They're blowing up these walls completely to bring in the siege equipment. Finally, some good moves from the Raiders here. I love to see that. And they're going to keep going. Let's keep listening to the defenders.
Propane shit that they place. I can't move.
I mean, they get 8 every 10 minutes, so 2 stone walls every 10 minutes, and there's 60 of them.
Let's go. South side.
I can't move. Just give me a second.
Everybody, migrate south side. That's where the majority pushes. Hold it down.
I see the corner again.
That guy's got a Tommy. Jesus Christ. That guy might not be legit, by the way, man.
Oh my god.
He's better than you.
No, what he just did to me was insane, Wes.
By the way, guys,
you are known to be negative.
With these medieval barricades.
Yes, clear the medieval barricades.
Who's this? Who was just on me? He just respawned. You can hold everything from here.
Make sure to close doors, like you're like opening doors, and they can get like inner peak.
The Raiders are blowing up the core of this base more and more every moment. They're so close to getting in right now. Defenders trading 1-for-1 with the Raiders a lot, but they are then getting 2 or 3 picks after face-to-face. I'm surprised at how the handmade SMG is holding up against the Thompson, to be honest. Lots of mollies being thrown back and forth by Raiders and defenders. Tweedledee on the top here holding down the push, a massive gap being made, and so much siege equipment at the back here. Catapults just flying, still more action going on outside. We've been so heavily focused on the inside, we haven't even seen some of these towers getting completely destroyed, this outer China wall getting completely battered, and siege ramps working their way in through this base right now. Just look at this, just look at this base crumbling to these raiders as they slowly but surely throw themselves at this wall over and over again. The movement, the teamwork, the lack of equipment, the lack of explosives, and they're just answering with sheer will right now. I am going to get into this base. I will not be defeated. Absolutely amazing. All of these guys still draining shotgun traps, still pushing in very, very successfully. Raiders just sneaking around, trying to find angles, trying to find gaps, trying to just mess with the defenders as best as they can. Great players like this, just distracting the enemy and trying to take up as much attention as they can. Building in, jumping in onto the roof, and he jumps down, but he's only got an SMG. He's not able to get a single kill. Oh, he does get one kill. Grant does get a kill, and he mollies the other guy. What a play. Dies to his shotgun trap. Well played, though, man. Took two defenders' attention away from the raid completely. Catapults just going off over here. Teamwork from the raiders, just blowing the hell out of this base, and now they're starting to blow up the inner bastions and push in more. But the main raid force is generally pushing in through some of these smaller gaps. Shotgun traps going off, defenders all grouping up here, trying to make sure that the raiders don't push in. But it's only a matter of time. Stormtrooper in here, trying to get some picks with the Tommy through the little vertical embrasures there. Honestly, we nearly let them build out of metal. That would have been crazy and probably completely impossible. Vamp Cat again. Let's see how he's getting on. Oh, slow but sure progress over here. Look at this movement. Nearly died to a shotgun trap. Dies to Tweedledee. Oh, you guys are actually getting in over here. Yo, what?
Vamp Kit and us, our team is getting painfully close.
You guys are nearly in through the back. Holy crap.
Yeah.
You're like one layer from core. Boys!
Yeah.
Boys! You're nearly in at the back altogether.
That was totally the plan. Nobody commented on what
You've been sneaking in round the back this whole time. The front assault is just a distraction. Yo, I think they're gonna completely shift their focus in a minute when they realize that you guys are getting so close at the back. But the front is also getting absolutely obliterated. And oh, I'm loving this siege equipment getting moved up. The defenders are holding you at the front, but they're also completely focused on you guys at the front. They're not at all focused on the backside. I'm hearing a lot of explosions going off around here. Guys, good luck. Keep going. Keep doing your thing. Oh, they're sealing. They're sealing. Come on, boys. You've got this. Good luck. Keep going. Look at this backwards push. Look at these guys go. They're going straight into the base. Destroying some of these beds here. Moving in slowly and effectively. Some shotgun traps. Oh, that shotgun trap gets an easy kill there. Oh, they're going to need to get rid of that with a molly or something. Maybe even an explosion. P-top goes down. Come on, guys. You're letting the team down here. Oh, he's baiting it out. Honestly, some of these shotgun traps have way too much ammo. Level 10 goblin at the back here as well. Placing his explosives all over the place. He's going to trigger all of that. Blow the absolute living hell out of it. I did tell them to only do like one stack of Explo. Let's see how much they have actually done. These guys are pushing in like crazy. These guys might actually win. If they do get into the middle room, we're going to have to open up the Koth. And it'll be like a 15 or 20 minute timer. They got to get... Oh, capture the middle circle just like they have before. A lot of explosions and stuff going off all over the place. Oh, look at all these explosions going off. Some of them have been downed. Some of them have been killed. Magnus holding there. Oh, it's so cheeky. He's equipped their gear set. I don't like that. I told him not to do it. I told them not to do it. I even called them out for doing it. Ritzy is pushing in, though. These guys are very, very nearly in. He's mollying a bed. They're literally one layer from getting in right now. How is their progress at the front, though? These guys... Oh, there's a lot of layers. A lot of layers here before they get in. This frontal push is not going anywhere near as well. Defenders have actually sealed, and they're pushing out, killing a lot of these raiders. Massive push from the defenders here. Some of the raiders have obviously snuck around the back and pushed in very, very successfully. A lot of explosives and stuff going off, destroying all these walls and China walls, crumbling everything, but all of the defenders are completely focused on the front. Let's go back inside the base and just check out some of these explosions that I'm hearing. Oh, Rizzy's about to be a one-man army here. How's it going, boys, in general? Are you winning?
Push them back.
Did you say easy?
Easy. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
winning this shit.
No,
Don't you dare
very
pull an
easy,
alt
right.
fancy one. Don't you dare. Don't you dare get an attack Ellie or a Brad or something.
Is it too easy, boys? Do you want me to
It's
make it more difficult for you?
too easy. Not too easy.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to make
It's
it.
They're saying it's easy. I'm muted right now. They can't hear me. There's literally 3 guys about to get into their core.
Number of raiders and stuff.
Yeah, so it's about 65, maybe 70 raiders at most.
Yeah.
And you guys are just holding them at the front there. Like, I mean, you're doing absolutely amazingly. You're just pushing them back. You're killing them over and over again.
They can't move.
Like, they're nowhere near your core, honestly. Like, there's no chance they're going to get
You
them.
can pick up the propane tanks. You can pick them up. You can pick them up.
Not gonna use them against them.
They are in the shell.
I killed like
trying
all
to
on China. There's like one left on China.
Which shell, Lulu?
Another one dead on
Northwest.
China.
Kill 1, kill 2. They're about to be in core, northwest side. I need people in the inverted peaks now. Let's go. They're about to be in northwest side. They're door banging it.
I'm coming.
They're full door banging it.
No, let them pop bubble at this point, no?
Northwest, northwest,
Yeah,
northwest.
Siggy's the closest one. Got them.
The pop
He's gonna
bubble.
MLRF us.
They pop bubble, go,
Pop bubble, they're in.
Everyone hold bubble now, bro. Just hold bubble at this point.
Get in core. Everyone get in core.
Play the invert, play the invert, play the invert, play the inverted, play the inverted.
Oh,
Don't
we haven't
hammer it.
upgraded the bridge peak shit, bro.
Kill like 4, right?
Play the inverted.
Oh, like, oh my god, there's so many.
Play the inverted boys. Let's go.
Where is it? Where is
They
it?
are in though.
Guys, you have breached the core. There's about 5 ways into the core. If you're struggling to get in, look around, follow your teammates. You have 18 minutes and 50 seconds right now to win. There are plenty of ways in.
Yeah, okay, just bump rush in. If you see people on the side, shoot them. But try to ignore them.
So there are doors on the left side open. I don't know if they closed them, but they are open. You can push into bubble.
They will lose because they're... Okay, try running in. We're currently opening it up, padlock.
Raiders are starting to really push in now. All of these boys are grabbing explosives. They're pushing in slowly. Defenders are doing admirably, though. Serious respect to the defenders. Seriously holding all of these boys back completely. Shooting out through these gaps. Absolutely littering the front of their base with corpses. All of the external China wall's been so heavily damaged and absolutely ruined. But let's go and focus on where the action is hottest, and that is actually inside the base here, right in the core. Raiders are pushing in very, very sneakily, but they've been sealed off completely in some locations. And I'm not seeing a way that the defenders can actually lose this. I'll be honest, like, the Raiders are completely pushed out. Defenders are all holding more in the core, pushing back all of these Raiders, and there's just no big gaps. Like, everything's been sealed. All the ways in that they had been completely sealed. And where are they all? They're sort of also spread out. Let's go down here. There seems to be quite a cluster of them moving in through this gap again, just as they have been the whole time, pushing in. And what is the problem that they are having? Is it shotgun traps? Is it enemy players? Jay there, holding them, dying to shotgun traps. They're all dying to that shotgun trap. Jay manages to crawl away, but he goes down. That's what he deserves, to be fair, for using that blooming orange outfit. They now need to re-breach this gap and push in, which they're struggling to do. Auto turrets and defenders pushing and killing them over and over again. But the defenders are all dead. Raiders are pushing through this gap. All I'm hearing is shotgun traps going off absolutely all over the place. But the defenders are holding, and they're holding well. Raiders are re-breaching some of the front areas here, trying to move in, but they are really struggling to get anywhere right now. I'm hearing a lot of explosions more on the left side over here. I'm seeing some Raiders actually dying to defenders, 2 defenders pushing here, 3 of the defenders all holding inside these walls, but massive gap all the way through the base here, just pure barricades holding basically. A lot of beds all over the place in the core here. This is where the defenders will be spawning. 15.5 minutes before these Raiders are completely lost. But I'm hearing again tons and tons of explosions. And there's just so many beds, just so many hundreds of beds for all these guys to respawn on and carry on fighting. The main action, again, always seems to be coming in round the back here. But they are just getting killed over and over and over again. Let's check in with the defenders again, because every time they kill 2 or 3 of them, they go down. It's a battle of attrition. And the timer is getting low for the Raiders.
Southside, bro, there's like 30 million of them. I'm
on that bed, lucky.
Boys, are you able to hold this? Are you winning this?
I'm sure he's ban off Atlas.
Easy. We're winning this.
All on the south side, boys. All of them are on the south side.
This push is getting intense. Spicy getting ready to throw a molly. All of these explosives go off, breaking the gaps in the wall. Defenders inside trying to hold, but Raiders are getting close. Raiders are getting dangerously close. They're getting killed by Tommy fire, though. Some of these walls must be getting really, really low. All of these Raiders pushing in like absolute crazy. Let's go and jump in with the Raiders right now. I want to hear what is going through their comms right now, because they are pushing hard.
Like you said, guys, we all gotta push in one turn. Even put up more catapults if you need.
12 minutes, boys. Just over 12 minutes. You all know this.
Yeah, I mean, we can see it on top of the screen. When the users come.
No, we're not losing.
I mean, bubble is
we're we're making it.
Oh, look at the gap you're making.
We're not losing. We're just making it interesting.
Yeah. You want to make it close, so it's fun to watch. Raiders pushing in here. So many Raiders starting to really take control of this area. They're dying, though. Every time they push in, they're dying so quickly. But these defenders, there's not an infinite number of them hanging around here. And the Raiders are pushing in very, very hard. If they just breach every single side, the defenders surely can't hold against 4 different walls, 4 different breaches of players pushing through and just absolutely smashing this base. Every time they push in through this breach, 79 goes running in, starts to capture. He's capturing it for just a second before he goes down. Body goes floating away into nothingness, and all of these sides are now being breached. VLS running around the core here, trying to stop these Raiders from pushing in, seemingly completely on his own, but there are more defenders in all of the peaks up and around the area. Raiders, though, blowing up where the auto turrets are, blowing up the walls, pushing in from every single angle. Molly's hitting some of the Raiders, but there's absolutely tons of these guys all around the place trying to get picks on these defenders, but they need to just YOLO it. They've got nearly half of their time left on that bubble. Explosions going off all over the place. Breach is absolutely everywhere. This is looking very good for the Raiders, but they've also spent half their time breaching this place in 4 different locations. Can they spend the other half of their time pushing in here? What would be a really good shout is for the Raiders to actually blow up some of these like ceiling pieces and stuff, and then push in and start capping it, like hiding the inside, like literally blow up this wall, and just sit in here, literally just hide in here. There's 3 Raiders and 1 defender in the core bubble right now. That defender needs to die, though. He's completely in the way, stopping them from being able to capture it. Oh, 3 Raiders are in. They are now officially capturing the bubble by the looks of it. Raiders are pushing in from all different angles. Here we go. Raiders are pushing in, starting to try and get this capture on. Look at these boys in there. Every time they get in, they're just dying so quickly. Where are they even hiding? Oh, they're hiding like in the middle, in behind all the chairs. Oh, no, they're getting killed. They're getting killed. Raiders flying in from all different angles. Defenders trying to fly in as well with their DBs. So much action going on right in the core here. Raiders flying in. Defenders running straight in as well. So much just chaos. Chaos everywhere.
Oh, we are hard in here.
Oh, you guys are flying in.
Good
oh
shit,
my god!
60 bubble, good shit, guy.
How many are there? They just keep coming in. More and more and more of them. They need to kill that defender, though. They need to kill Jay, who's just like crouching around in there so he's gone. They're capping it now.
Oh, guys, it's fast. Come on. It's way too easy. These guys don't know how to spray a gun. Come on, get in. Get in. We're not about to lose to match, are we? Hell nah. Come on.
No, we're not.
Keep progressing this.
Oh, you boys are getting wiped in the middle here.
We're never getting wiped. We got this easily. Come
on. Need more sacrifices.
Exactly. Everyone needs to sacrifice their life.
Guys, they just wiped you in the middle. Is that it? Is this over?
Ah, Max, shut up.
What do you mean?
Shut up, get out.
Even if you die in the bubble, as long as you're in the bubble, the progression goes so fast.
You can be down in the bubble, it's fine. Just push in, that's the most important part. The turrets are off.
Exactly.
They're not
place explosives in breach. You can jump in the right side. You can jump in the right side. Everyone get in this.
Oh, it's capping so slowly, boys. We need more people in it. They're going about this in such a complicated way. If they just blew up the bottom of it, they could literally just hide inside it. I don't want to tell them. Like, I don't want to just give away the game, you know? The defenders have a good chance of winning because the Raiders can't quite cap it as quickly as they could potentially be capping it, but they are capping it. They will be able to win if they can keep this rate, but they'll be able to win a lot quicker if they just blow the floor out. All the defenders just came rushing out all in one go. Massive fight between defenders and Raiders. Defenders going down, Raiders going down, getting frags left and right, backing off immediately. Way too many Raiders in here for the defenders to handle. Nearly 12 Raiders all inside of the bubble. They're capping it. Defenders are sealing China wall on the outside. Raiders are just rushing in. They don't care. They're just getting bodies inside here. Just rushing straight through the gaps and pushing straight in. Lilu so low there. Switching to a DB. Gets an easy kill, but then goes down. 7 Raiders in here, 1 defender. Trying to stop them from capping it. These boys are nearly halfway through. More and more shots coming from the defenders that are hiding through these tiny little gaps and peaks. And these guys are just pushing. And again, all they need to do is blow some roof pieces or something. Just open up that gap for themselves, you know, but they're just not They're just not doing it. It's like they haven't thought of it. It's such a shame that they might actually cap this. They might actually... Oh, I don't know. It's close. It's close. Matty's just sitting amongst them. They haven't spotted him. Look at him. Just sitting there. There we go. They finally spot him. Boys, this is tense.
Wait, let's go. Push bubble now.
Yeah, no, we have to kill them in the bubble.
You can see them all from the inverter. That broke everything.
I killed like 6, but they just keep coming back.
Yes, you just keep spraying.
I am.
Spray. That's all you need to do. We've got fucking Tommies. They won't last. Just kill them all.
I sealed breach.
Look at this absolute maniacs all running in. They're capturing it so slowly. This might still be winnable. Matty here just jumping in and out. All the defenders running in circles. Look at that bubble moving. 14 raiders inside right now, all getting sprayed from all different angles, but even when they're down, they're still helping to capture it. Just getting sprayed by every single direction. Matty comes jumping in. Oh my god, all of the raiders have just been completely wiped. All the defenders are pushing in from every different angle. 2.5 minutes left here. This might be it, unfortunately. This might be enough for the defenders to actually hold this back and push them. Oh my god, without an absolutely massive push and wiping the defenders, the raiders may have actually just lost completely. This is such a tight fight. Still running in, still desperate to help. There's going to be a massive flood of raiders coming in any second now. Just absolutely tons and tons of them all running in all at once. Look, here they come. About 10, 15 from this side. There's going to be another 20 or so from the other side. Just flying in here, desperate to get onto this middle bit. The whole inverted core, all of these peaks, so effective at killing these raiders. And even without the auto turrets working, these defenders look like they're actually going to be able to hold with 1 minute and 45, 44, 43 seconds left. Raiders pushing in. One defender still holding in the core. It might be over, boys, with 95 seconds to go. This may be it. Oh my goodness me. Is this how it's going to end? I almost can't believe it. Look at them all fighting here. Is there any chance the Raiders can still pull this back? I really don't know. I think this may be the end. And all they had to do is blow up the walls and the floors and hide inside. Just literally sit inside here. That's all they had to do. Oh, and it's such a shame. It is such a shame that this is the way it's going to go down. But a huge congratulations to Mats, I think. They can hold out another 55 seconds without letting all the Raiders in. But there is a big push coming from the Raiders here as they're all breaching through this gap. Look at them all coming in. And there's just so much shooting and action between all the Raiders here. So many dead defenders. One defender still holding in the core. Just DBing these guys. And he's still holding it. 28 seconds, guys. 28 seconds. Just look at all the ridiculous amount of action here. Primitive raiding using rubbish explosives. An update that, let's be honest, has been a bit of a letdown. And no one wants to use the catapults. No one wants to use the battering rams. Everyone just uses the explosives, putting them on the ground and throwing them. And all the raiders are jumping in, but it is too late. And the defenders have won. I hope you enjoyed the video, boys. Why not check out my last one, where I had a 4-man team defend their base while they weren't even inside of it. The link to that is on screen right now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.